titties and beer. Big old titties and beer. Titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer. Got titties and beer.
What's happening, guys? Sunday again. I was helping Ms. Bomey work on her video last night. Then a good friend came over. We had dinner, and then watched. He hadn't seen World War Z yet, so we watched that again. And by the time it was all over, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I never got the brew review up. So of course, by the time you see this one, it'll already be up. But there'll be a twofer for today. Stuff happens, man. Stuff happens. Take it up with management if you're not happy. HempSeedAddict handles all of this stuff, so anything that you're upset with me about, see the link below. And as discussed in the video, today we're looking at Even More Jesus. 12% by volume. Yeah. Evil Twin Brewing, Denmark. So, evidently Jesus is from Denmark, and they put him in the bottle. My brother-in-law stopped over yesterday. I always love his visits. Yes. And no, Ray, I did not get an opportunity to get out shooting. We have pretty much had a monsoon here, as you can see from Ms. Bomey's video from yesterday. Pretty much this time of the year on, it all goes to hell. We might get a day here, a day there. Already today, I've pulled all the air conditioning and stuff out, and been on the roof, cleaned out the gutters, and yeah, that was nasty. I can tell it's been well over a year since I was up there last. When there's actually an oak tree growing in the gutter. Okay. From everything I've heard from Heffy67, this one's really good. It's been a little while since we've used it, so we're going to open up this one with the 50 cal round. Yeah, there's nothing to show you on there, so it's not like... The 50 cal is just brutal. Has its way with the caps. And of course, I also discussed one of the movies I was looking forward to seeing was Oblivion with Morgan Freeman and Tom Cruise, and that is still to happen. That's going to happen tonight. Here we go. Keep an eye out for Jesus in case he drops in there. Okay, well, we cannot declare anything about the carbonation, really. It's a little bit foaming at the top, and I wasn't exactly a wuss on that pour, so, you know, I always make a comment that I should do it, but, yeah, you're not going to get any light through this. This is another welding mask right here. It's got good Tardisius going on. I mean, lacing going on. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, some of them, like yesterday's, for instance, were, hey, Shelves, what's going on? You're not going to get any of this. Love that dog. Jack Russells. They are absolutely crazy dogs. And I know everyone probably says their dog is the best. You know, I've had German Shepherds and Labs, and dumbest damn dog I had was a Beagle. If you got one, I'm sorry. But they're the dumbest dog I've ever had. You know, and thanks to some shows, like Snoopy and 101 Dalmatians, everybody has to rush out and have. Well, one of the lousiest dogs to have around kids is a Dalmatian. They are not good children dogs. But Jack Russells, This is the second one I've had, and they are honestly the most loving and intelligent dogs. These things never stop thinking. My other one was not afraid to show that she was intelligent and she was gonna think shit through no matter what. This one uses the other toy. This one acts like she's retarded as a way of getting what she wants. It's like that super intelligence, but you know, in disguise, right? I swear you. If you're holding a piece of steak in your hands and you look down at her, she actually has like little tears forming in her eyes, and it's just like, knock it off. I actually went out our bedroom window to get onto one part of the roof to clear the gutter out, and she actually came out with me. It's a little bit of a slope. I was kind of worried that that I'd have to go down and explain to Ms. Bomey why the dog was laying in the front yard, you know, stuck nose into the ground, but she made it back. Okay, so I digress. But at least we didn't talk politics. Just kidding. God, it's really this one smells awesome. If this doesn't taste awesome, Heffy, I'm gonna get in the truck and I'm gonna be on my way up to you right now. Right now, as he's watching the video, he's got his like shirt halfway off. He's looking for his pink thong. Wow. You know, when you take a glass of and pour it with whole milk in it and give her a shake. This is some of the thickest beer I have ever had. You know that scene in the Abyss when he switches to oxygenated liquid to breathe instead of breathing oxygen? He's just like, don't panic, just take your time, breathe it in. Your body will adapt. When you were a kid, still want to know if that shit's real or not. This is the same way. It's so freaking thick. It's like you're thinking like, oh, this is just gonna be like a beer. You know, I gotta get out my I gotta cut off a chunk. Whew. I'm not even kidding. When you pour it into your mouth, it just feels like it kind of just sticks there for a second, like some taffy. Here we go again. It's her. It's Miss Bomey, and she's coming over here.
I'm on the phone. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
Come on over. Jesus wasn't in here, they lied. Here, try this.
Oh, for God, no.
No, seriously.
No.
I know you hate beer, but this is going to be the one.
I just drank a cup of coffee.
My fans want, well, you won't mind that this then. My fans.
I'm not sticking my face on camera.
My fans want to know. You see, she's thinking about starting her own brew review.
No, I'm not. Are you nuts? This smells like beer.
Well, shit, yeah, it's beer. There's a reason.
Oh my God, it's disgusting. It tastes like beer.
Do you see this though? Look at that. It actually sticks to the side of the glass like whole milk.
Yeah, no, it's gonna stick in my mouth, and I'm gonna have that taste in there forever.
What does it taste like though? Coffee? Chocolate? How could you not like this?
Because coffee and chocolate don't belong in beer.
It's also 12% by volume.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hell yeah. So what brings you into the R cave?
R cave, man, you're funny.
See that brown nosing comment? It wasn't the man cave, it was the R cave.
Laundry, actually.
Oh, well, I'm in the middle of that, but as you can see, I'm kind of busy.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Right. You think you're Jeff Dunham now?
What?
Jeff Fafa. Okay, let's get this train back on the tracks. Yeah, so I don't know if you could get this stuff up a straw. It's like a malt. Oh. I'm gonna need a cigarette after this.
That just means that you just had sex with your beer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna need you for at least a couple hours.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody. I like these little moments. Wow. Oh. This. Oh. This is not something you're gonna go. This. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. We haven't even, all we've done is talk about the fact that it's like it's got a viscosity rating close to 5W30. That first time you take it into your mouth, settle down, HempSeedAddict. You just the mouth feel. Yeah, I don't have the visuals. They're actually still upstairs in the drawer. But yeah, HempSeedAddict, I'm gonna need your address. I got a little something for you. It's impossible not to catch the fact that this is and feels very, very thick. It has some initial sweetness, molasses maybe, molasses and caramel. Oh, this is right behind that. You get a very nice and refined, smooth, roasted malt. Not really like the other one where you get kind of an earthiness, but just a nice, subtle roasted malt with the coffee and chocolate. Something in the way of some of the darker fruits. 12%, 12 frickin' percent. Stuff that I can get locally that I really like. Like the Lion Stout, that guy comes in at 10%. Oh, I mean, you notice the alcohol in that, especially if you allow it to warm too much, or if you start off with it too cold. You got to hit like that right in the middle thing. I don't know about this. I mean, obviously it's warming as I'm chatting with you, but I started off with it as cold as my little fridge goes. I don't even know if they even give you a recommendation. Thick fudge. Yeah, no shit. Pitch black in color. Coffee. Dark fruits. Yeah, definitely getting those. Muscovado sugar. I have no idea what that is. But someone out there sitting in front of their keyboard right now already knows. Stored dark and cool. So it actually doesn't give a serving recommendation, but I'm willing to go with, I like them all. I like them all cold. I mean, I don't really care for warm beer. Some of them, like I said, like that Lion Stout, it eases the alcohol level on it, the perceived alcohol level, by just letting it warm up a little bit. Like literally, take it out of the fridge, let it sit there 5 or 10 minutes, and you're good to go. This started off cold, and that alcohol, I kind of smell it now that I'm, thinking about it, but taste-wise, wow. Denmark. Evidently they couldn't contain Jesus, but holy shit, can they make some stout. Heavy, heavy, heavy. I'm assuming that you've had this, and I'm not just your guinea pig. You're supposed to be off for a couple weeks. Where the hell have you been? I have to try to get you on Google or something tonight. I want to talk about this. It's not, like I said, it's not a gulping one. This would be a great first one. Another one of the beer and a cigar kind of scenarios, just one of those special little moments where, like I do, man. It's like I'll go to the liquor store and I'll find something, like this, and I'm just like, I just feel it's gonna be good. Chill it, put it aside, and I want to pop something like this open when everybody's like left me the hell alone, and just have a little time to myself and enjoy something like this. And I am not racing through this because I do not want this to go away. So the alcohol percentage is well hidden. The last thing that it leaves you with is mostly a mix of the dark fruit and some coffee. It's probably just the alcohol, but just it's completely not related to anything. Yeah, we don't want to mess up. Just no particular reason. I just thinking about it. Oh. Okay. Even more Jesus. Yeah, I could go for even more Jesus right about now. Would I get this again? Yes. On the E scale, I'm gonna give even more Jesus a 10. Another non-hop bomb has tilted the top of the charts. This is awesome. I mean, obviously, if you're asking, is that for me? You're gonna have to like one of the darkest beers I've ever seen. It's not dry. It's definitely not hoppy. It starts off with that sweet, caramely molasses start. You'll get a little bit of a burn from the alcohol, and then that gives away to kind of notice the cocoa first, and then it just kind of leaves you with the some some darker fruits and a coffee finish, and it is absolutely smooth. Kind of mainly just notice the coffee, but kind of even the edge is knocked off of that. I suppose it's the chocolate or the fruit, so it's even that's not even. That's like. Yeah, you can just see that color line. Wow. Heffy, my man. A 10. You're a 10. Especially when you do that little thing that Alex was telling me about. Even more Jesus from Evil Twin. Evil Twin Brewing, Denmark. Yeah. Would this be a daily drink? And probably in a lottery win kind of a day. But this one, if I, next year when all the boys are going to be here again, knowing what I now know, I'd probably put something like this aside for, well, New York Half-Ass Prepper for sure. Probably even Travis. Jerry, as in Woodswalker 67, I think he's a hell yeah for something like this. The other Jerry, I don't know. I suppose took his high heels off and put on his little man boots. Probably like something like this. But yeah, there was quite a few beer drinkers, Josh, and, you guys. But yeah, I think a few of you would really like this one. So if you can get a hold of that, I know I've never seen it. I've just frequented 4 places that I normally go to, and I know I would have kept note that, okay, in case you really like this, this is where you can get this. Could not do it. Tomorrow we're going to look at something from Southern Star. Sounds like something out of Texas. Yep, Texas. We're going to be looking at their Buried Hatchet Stout. This is one of 2 left. That one's Southern Star too. Okay, from SC Crash 26. So that's what we're gonna look at tomorrow. Monday. My favorite day of the week, and yeah, still working on a friend's project. I guess when you can rope a guy into having you redo the whole house, why not, huh? I work for beer. And tonight, yeah, what do we got? I say we get the party rolling here for tonight. We're gonna be doing barbecue, even though it was raining. My little Italian shop. I always thought they were open on Sundays. I know they've been open on Sundays, but for whatever reason they weren't open today. So I was forced to go to the grocery store to the meat counter, and surprise, surprise, they have now added their own homemade chorizo. So I'm going to be doing chorizo, and they had habanero mango brats. So I got some of those for myself, for Samantha. Sorry, it's Sam. She likes Sam. Picked up some hamburger, and for Miss Bomey, I got some mild Italian sausage. So I know some of you are gonna probably think this is goofy, because trust me, the first time I ever had chorizo, I was told I'd never had it, and my good friend Carl, I don't know if Carl ever watches any of these, we need to go bowling. Carl's a good and old friend, and through some of my times of need, he's always been there for me. He's a good guy. Patron saint of alcohol. I was invited up to Carl's, and he said, we're going to have chorizo. And I'm like, sounds Mexican, because I think I've had something from the hacienda. And he's like, it is. It's an awesome sausage, but you have to have it my way. Whole meal, all the alcohol you can possibly drink, stay the night. It's all on me, but you have to have it my way. I'm like, okay, what are you going to do? Shove the sausage up my butt? What's going to be so special about this? A nice, good, whole wheat, hoagie style bun with the chorizo, a couple of thin lines of mustard, and then piled high with sauerkraut. And I'm just like going, you know, my mother's side of the family was, I mean, they canned and made that. I remember as a kid standing on the press to press out the sauerkraut, and it was just like going, but fine, I'm when in Rome, drink beer. I told him whatever, you set it up for me, and ever since that day, that's one of the only ways that I can do almost any kind of brat. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's got to be piled high with sauerkraut, and it was one of those things where as a kid, I just ran away from it. I don't know, they say your senses changes when you're an adult, you know, like for instance, one of my things I love to do is do the stir fry, like an onion, garlic, and asparagus. And as a kid, you could have stuck a gun in my head and I would have sat there at that table fighting you for an hour. I'm not going to touch the asparagus. So sauerkraut was always the same way, but now, so I picked up a big fresh container of it. So we're going to do brats and chorizo. Those habanero mango, those are also made in-house at the grocery store that I frequent. So I understand those are pretty good. But the chorizo, that was something that they started a month ago. All homemade. He said, no, I really want your feedback. He goes, if you've had the stuff from company A and you get the chorizo from over at the Italian store, it's like, what does Italian know about it? But their chorizo is awesome. They offer 2 different kinds, really hot and 5 times hotter. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's my plans, and we're gonna be hunkering down with Oblivion tonight. I realize this is already longer than most people, but I don't care. I have fun doing it, and I'm drinking and I'm shooting the shit. So righteous. And then you know, gotta rifle through a few of these, and then I got a 6er of this for the movie. So other than that, I put up a couple of pretty funny pictures and a very must-see video incorporating losers like Nancy Pelosi saying, "We've got to just pass this bill so that you can see what's in it." Really? Why don't I send you the bill for your working on your car before I tell you what's wrong with it, bitch? So, in the video, if you're part of me on Facebook, look for the one that incorporates all of the stupidity from the libtards pushing socialism to us in contrast to the stylings of Ronald Reagan. You have no idea how badly we need somebody like Ronald Reagan. I don't care if you're not a Republican. That man knew what he was talking about. He was for little government, and he was for protecting our way of life. And it can all be done without having to tax your ass to death. So, and because I've spaced it out all the way up to this point in time. This is a special cheers to Paul and Diane, my brother. I guess technically she'd be my sister. So, cheers to you guys, and as always, a hand on my heart and a cheers always goes out to Ronald Reagan and the thinking and the way of life that our founding fathers had envisioned for us. Because the true kooks in our government may want to tell you that they could have never envisioned where we are today, where in fact I believe they were time travelers and they went back in time to try to fix this great country, and they warned us about people like Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi. That's who if they were here today and had the ultimate power, they would be dragging Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi, Obama, Biden. They'd be dragging all these people out into the street and putting two in their head, because they are the true traitors to our way of life. May sound brutal, but I'm sorry, but it's treason, and treason is punishable by death. I'd rather they just went away. I'd rather the powers of Americans could actually show them voted out and gone. But you can call me a kook all you want, but I truly think that, like right here in Minnesota, I don't think Al Franken won. I think it was bullshit. I think that there was a little messing with the ballots, and they actually found some officials with trunk loads of ballots in their car trunk. They were just bringing them to be counted. Really, that's how those ballots all ended up there. So I'll see it turned into a rant anyway. Can't help it. Like you guys, you don't necessarily want to go there and use the words like revolution and that kind of thing, but there's going to be a point in time that it's the only option, because me and a lot of you are not going to get on our hands and knees and become slaves. And that's what this administration wants. They want to turn citizens into slaves. And I'm never going to be that person. Like the picture I put up on Facebook, and one of you made a very good comment about how this isn't what I wish, but before I ever become a slave, they will find my body next to a big pile of brass. And amen to that. Okay. Enough is enough. So, cheers guys. Heffy67. You're awesome, man. And this was incredible. So, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. By now, I don't know what the hell is up with YouTube. 1 minute I can upload something and it'll be less than 45 minutes, hour tops. And I tried doing Ms. Bomey's video last night 3 times before it finally. I actually got an error I had never seen before, and the brew review that I was lapsed on, that's going up today as opposed to last night. That one was showing when it all started off something like 380 minutes to upload, and it's like, dude, I am not Matt at Rise Arms. You know what happens at Matt's house is a carrier pigeon comes in and takes a packet from his video upload and takes off with it, and then like maybe 30 seconds later another one comes in and grabs another packet for one of his videos, and off it goes. So that shit takes time. Me, not so much. I'm supposed to have some good internet speeds. Okay, enough chit chat. We will see you guys tomorrow. Again, enjoy your Sunday. I know I'm gonna. Cheers, guys.